this up a little bit so you can see a little better. We're going to play with, off of yesterday's theme, we're going to stamp with watercolors some circles. We'll start there and we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with a 10-minute time limit, but we may exceed that today. We'll see. All right. Starting by getting, I'm going to start warm today. You can see evidence of what color I'm starting with because I accidentally dripped on the paper already. That's okay. Let's start right there. See what we got. All right, excellent. Now we have this spray paint can lid that we're going to use. You saw we used the spent roll of painter's tape or masking tape for that first circle. Now we're going to use the spray paint can lid. All right. Now we're going to use this lid. That's the lid on my charcoals. Do a mix of a couple different colors on this. A little off center, that's okay. We got this little guy. This is a lid to another container. We get some drips in there, that's okay. All right. I think from here, I'm going to re-stamp this larger circle. Get a fairly heavy amount of paint on there. Kind of a mixture of all my warm colors that I have so far. I'm going to re-stamp it. I'm going to switch to my little liner brush. And I'm just going to pull some of this paint out. Just reacting to what's there. This turns into you know, painting that I'd want to have hanging on my wall. Great. If not, no problem. Just making marks and reacting. See those marks. And we'll continue with that. Let's see. About halfway through my 10-minute time limit, which, as mentioned, I may extend. I'll switch back to my bigger brush here. Try and get a couple different yellows. And have a lot of water, so I'm probably going to lose control over this pretty quickly. I'm going to sweat it. There'll be some colors that run. I'm going to welcome that. Actually may encourage it as things go on here. Kind of looks like a little iconic sun sort of design. Sun-ish. Was not the intention, but seems to be what's happening. We'll go with it. Got a lot of sun yesterday, maybe that's why. Sitting at a track meet. I'm going to do something in the middle here. Maybe a little bit more red. Some stuff fall in there. Maybe a little pink. Kind of running out of warm colors here. Let's see. No. I'm going to go with here. What would be interesting? I'm going to see what happens when this white interacts with the edges here. I don't think I want to do it everywhere, but maybe just in a couple of spots. Just drag it out. Let the paint flow a little bit. In some cases it doesn't go all the way out. Maybe. there's the 10-minute mark. Just going to wipe out some of this here so it doesn't leak over the taped edges when we pull it off. Maybe I'll just come through with my liner brush, just one or two. Or three. Marks here. Just to have some additional contrast. And almost done here. Almost done. One more series of just to create some variety. Don't want to go too far with this, but kind of a pinkish magenta. We're going to wrap up there, just a little over 10 minutes. I'm going to quick run around here just to make sure we don't have too many runaway splatters. This one's kind of interesting, very bright and cheery. Wasn't the intention, just kind of happened. Which is part of the fun with this sort of art. Intuitive, stream of conscious. Just had a couple of simple tools that I used. Old roll of tape, old lids. I was going to use a golf ball, but I'm not. I'm going to leave that the way it is. Some brushes. My timer. And my paints. So thanks for checking out my Open Studio live stream. Check out the other content on the channel. Fair amount of educational content. This is just an opportunity. These open studios just invite you in to work alongside of me. You never know what I'm going to be working on, but lately I've been doing a lot of abstract during these sessions. It's a great way to warm up for the day. But I have a course that I just recently published here on YouTube under the course section. It's 7 lessons on mini mint tin plein air painting, trying to make art accessible for as many folks as possible, and that's one easy way to do it. You don't need any special equipment, and you can get more insight into that if you check out the course intro under the course tab, and then a whole bunch of plein air adventures under the video tab, and art and creativity book or related book reviews, art and creativity related book reviews, and some study of the greats, where I actually kind of cover the creation of master copies of great artists from the past. So a lot of stuff out there, but glad you joined me here today, and I hope you have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this process. Hope to see you again next time. With any luck, that'll be tomorrow. Take care.